Today we're going to be looking at some of the most valuable silver standing Liberty quarters that have sold at auction and why they sell for these crazy prices. So welcome back to Couch Collectibles. Hope you guys are having an awesome day as always. If you guys are new to the channel, we are uploading coin videos, currency videos, collectible videos. Feel free to check out all the other videos here on the channel. And as always, let's just hop into this one. Alright, starting off first with a 1916 Standing Liberty quarter. Now this quarter is super rare. 25-cent coin here. Now why is this quarter super rare? Because the year 1916, they only produced 52,000 of these coins. I mean, these are super rare, guys. 1916, if you ever find one with a 1916 date, that's going to make it extremely valuable even in bad condition. This coin is graded at a proof 65 by NGC, and this coin sold for $240,000, nearly $250,000 there for 25 cents, man. Just think of the people that held this coin. If they would have known that one day that quarter would have sold for $240,000. Unbelievable. Now here's a 1918 Standing Liberty quarter where the 8 is over the 7. Now this is also an estimate mark, so let me explain here. So we got the date 1918. Underneath the date, underneath the 8 of the date, you'll see a 7. So here's an example of what that looks like. You'll see the 7 underneath the 8. An 8 over a 7. Also, you'll see the estimate mark there to the left, to the right of the star, to the left of the date. So that's where the mint mark will be for these coins. Now, this coin is also graded by PCGS at a mint state 64 with the full head. So here's an example of what full head is considered on the Standing Liberty quarters. That is the designation that the coin grading companies will give your coins. Alright, so this coin with the 8 over 7 S mint mark with the good grade of a mint state 64 plus with the full head sold for $336,000 at auction out of the Simpson collection. Unbelievable. $336,000. Let me know in the comments below what you guys would do if you sold a coin for that much money. That's just unreal, guys. The coin grading scale goes up to 70. 70 is the best, so to have it at a 64 plus with the full head is really good. Now here's a 1919 S mint mark. So this coin is a very high graded coin as well. It's graded by PCGS at a mint state 67. Now for the 1919S, they only produced 1.8 million of these coins, so pretty good mintage in comparison to some of the other years. For the last coin we just looked at, the 1918, they produced over 14 million of those. But for the 1919S, just over 1.8 million of those. And it's at a very high grade, graded by PCGS at that mint state 67. That's where the value is at, and that's why the coin sold for $258,000. Unbelievable. Here's a 1920 D mint mark, again out of the Simpson collection. Now they did produce 3.5 million of these coins. You know, it is graded at an extremely high grade, probably a population of 1. Only 1 of these exist at a mint state 68 plus with the full head. This coin ended up selling for $372,000. And it is, again, the D mint mark, which you will see there to the right of the star. Moving right along to a 1920 S mint mark. Now for this coin, the 1920 S, they produced 6.3 million of these. But the coin still sold for nearly $100,000 at auction because of that high grade of a mint state 66 with the full head by PCGS. Unbelievable, man. 1920S there. Now here's the 1926 D mint mark. For this coin, they made just 1.7 million of these coins. Again, all the value is in the grade itself, the mint state 67 with the full head. This coin sold for over $105,000 at auction. So it all depends on the grade, which is the condition, and you know, how many they minted of each individual coin. You know, if they minted, you know, 15 million of these coins, they're not really rare, but they could be rare if they have a mint error, or if they have an extremely high grade where only 1 or 2 or a handful exist at a certain condition. Now here's a 1927 S. For this coin, they only made 396,000 of these coins. So it is a super rare key date coin here, and that's why the coin sold for over $280,000 $158,000. Again, because of the low mintage, the coin being that key date, as well as the grade of a mint state 66 with the full head. That's where the value is. Now here's a 1928D. Again, very good condition coin here. They made 1.6 million of these coins, and it's got that high grade. That's where the value's at. Graded by NGC at a mint state 67 plus with the full head. This coin sold for over $70,000. And again, you'll see that D mint mark there on the 1928D there at the bottom of the coin. Now here's the 1928 no mint mark. For the no mint mark, they produced 6.3 million of these coins. And it's graded by PCGS at a mint state 67 plus with the full head. This coin sold for $120,000. 120 grand. Now here's the 1929 D mint mark, where they only produced 1.3 million of these coins. Again, graded by PCGS, mint state 66 plus, full head, out of the Sim collection. Very nice toning to the quarter, the 25-cent coin, the $quarter, however you prefer to say it. This coin ended up selling for over $58,000 at auction. 58 grand. So if you guys buy coin collections, or you inherit a coin collection, and you got some standing Liberty quarters, some of them, most of them are probably not in this condition, but if you have one in very top condition, it might be worth grading depending on the date or the mint mark of the coin. And of course, if it has any mint errors, I would definitely have it graded. So don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Feel free to check out those videos to the left of me, and until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.